Bonjour Silvan, how are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
I'm glad we managed to find some time to sit down. So we're at Innovate Finance Global Summit 2019. You've been here for the last 2 days,
Yes.
exhibiting, I believe.
Yes.
So how successful were those 2 days?
Well, very successful, I would say. A lot of industry players are here present, looking around and seeing what opportunities are there in the UK and outside. Coming from both from the traditional fintech, if traditional and fintech can stay in the same sentence, in the sense that they are e-money institutions or payment gateways who are looking at various jurisdictions. But then also the new sort of addition in fintech, which is blockchain-based financial solutions, who are also looking at Malta's new regulatory framework with interest.
So if I step back a bit, could you please tell us more about your organization?
Yes, I represent an organization who comes from Malta called EMCS. We are a multifaceted consultancy firm. The area I deal with and I'm a director of is the regulatory advisory, who within a team obviously we work in order to assist various international companies in getting the various needed financial regulatory licenses they require, from e-money institutions to payment gateways to insurance companies, whether they are PLCs or brokers, to also within the new space, the virtual financial assets space or the digital asset space, where MCS now is among the first to get its in principle license to be a VFA agent in Malta. The VFA agent under the new regulatory regime of the Virtual Financial Assets Act will be the interlocutor, the law-mandated sole interlocutor between the service applicant, or if they are going to register an ICO, the ICO issuer, and the regulator. So obviously we are now raring, now that we are officially a VFA agent, to start processing our first applications for service licenses, for example, crypto exchanges or custodians for cryptos, and also to be among the first to have clients who have been licensed under the VFA Act through us.
So exciting times then to
Very
operate
exciting
from
times.
Malta
Yes.
and work with Malta very closely. So your key goals for being here and spending the time and the money and to come here and spend 2 days in London, possibly a bit more, brand awareness to make sure more people are aware of what it is,
Yes,
who you are, what
yes.
you do, and to generate again more partnerships opportunities.
We came here together with Finance Malta, which is a brand, an umbrella organization between the government and financial practitioners like us in Malta. Coming here was obviously to promote the jurisdiction and to promote also our new blockchain and virtual financial asset regulatory framework, and then obviously to promote EMCS as one of the first VFA agents on the island, and all our regulatory advice we can give. I mean, we take a 360-degree approach to our regulatory advice, in the sense that not only do we help our clients in getting their application through, but we also offer additional services. We have accountants, economists on board, so we can help them build the business plan, business models, in making sure that their concepts work well, in obviously all the legal advice necessary, in order to make sure we have our corporate services arm, so we can incorporate companies for our clients, give them tax advice, open bank accounts for them, in order to give them a full 360-degree service. And obviously that is being appreciated by all the conversations we have.
Almost a one-stop shop. You're providing one turnkey solution, which is great. We're here in the UK, so you're coming to that specific event. Are you also targeting other parts of Europe?
Yes, the UK has its own particularity, because in all discussions with UK fintech players, in one way or another, Brexit comes into play.
Breaks what?
Because obviously some are worried that today, through their UK license, they can passport to the EU, and it could be a situation whereby that is not possible in the future. So they are looking at a co-location license anywhere in Europe, and Malta many times comes into play. But obviously we're looking also beyond the UK market. To be honest, the world is our limit, so what is important more than the market or the provenance is that you are dealing with very solid companies, with serious people who take the regulatory requirements seriously.
So if you had, again, to convince people to go and operate from Malta, or what would you say within 30 seconds, or give us the helicopter view of the value of being in Malta?
Yeah, we were the first jurisdiction to come up with the new regulatory framework. I mean, Malta has a long tradition of being a financial services hub. So we have been tried and tested in fintech area when it came to e-money institution and payment gateways. And now when it comes to crypto-based or blockchain-based service providers, when it comes to crypto exchanges or custodians, our new regulatory framework has created a very high-quality blueprint service license, which mainly means that anywhere you go in the world, saying that you have been licensed in Malta means that you are adhering by very high standards for KYC, for AML, for due diligence, for the fitness and properness of all the people involved, from shareholders to directors and senior management. And it's a big seal of quality. So I think that is giving legal regulatory certainty in an area where certainty today is quite a precious currency.
It is in the post-Brexit or in Brexit world. So thank you so much for your time.
Welcome.
It made a lot of sense, and hopefully we'll see you again soon, whether in the UK, in Malta, or maybe at another conference somewhere in Europe. Thank you very much, Silvan, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.